Hey guys, remember when we left school right before our closure, we had been learning a lot about addition. And addition is when we had two numbers, one here, and we took them and we combined those numbers together, we added them together to get a greater, bigger number. Well, today we're going to move on to talk about something called subtraction. Subtraction is when you have one number and then you're going to take some away from that number and you're going to end up with a smaller number. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that in just a second. I want to introduce you to my friend Susie Subtraction. So Susie Subtraction is going to help us learn a lot of the words and vocabulary that we're going to need to know to become subtraction experts. So one thing that we notice, I want you to look right down here. I'm going to get my marker, I'm going to circle it. It says 10 minus 2. That's what a subtraction problem is going to look like. We don't see our friend the plus sign. Remember, our plus sign looked like a little T. Now we just see a minus sign. This is a minus sign. It just is one line across. So that's a minus sign. You're not going to see a plus sign in these problems. You're going to see minus. Minus means we're going to make this smaller. So we have 10 minus 2. And so some words we need to know in subtraction are things you might hear someone say, how many are left? So how many do you have left over? You might hear things like, we're going to take away from that. And then we know down here at the bottom, 10 minus 2 would be 8. So if I had 10 things, 10 fingers, and I took 2 away from them, let's see how many I have left. Just like when we added and held up our fingers, we're going to count them just like we did in addition, but this is subtraction. So I took away 2, so now let's see how many fingers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 fingers up. So that means our answer is 8. When we had 10 and we took away 2, we were left with 8. So 8 is what they call the difference. 8 is our answer in the problem. So let's take a little bit deeper look into subtraction. So this is a subtraction problem. This is what it's going to look like. And we know, because we are great readers and we are excellent at reading and we were excellent at addition, that it's just like when we're reading or just like doing addition, we're going to start right here and we're going to work our way through it. We're going to read it just like a sentence. So we're going to start with the left and work our way to the right. So I'm going to start with this number. This number is number 5. So I'm going to say 5. This is the minus sign. Everybody say minus. Good. 5 minus 2. So that means I have 5 things and I want to take away 2 of them. So I'm going to use my first strategy in subtraction. It's going to be the same first strategy as addition. In addition, we used our fingers, and in subtraction, we're going to use our fingers. So we have 5 fingers. I'm going to take away 2 of them. How many do I have left? That's what I want to know. Well, let's see. I had 5, so 5 minus, take away 2. How many's left? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 fingers left, so I know my answer is going to be 3. So I would write a number 3. See how our number is getting smaller? In addition, our number got bigger. In subtraction, our number gets smaller. Let's try one more using our fingers. Oh, this has got some big numbers in it. Let's see if we can do it. Take a second and go ahead and think in your head about what you would do in this problem. All right, let's try using our fingers. Ready? Let's read it first and then we'll hold up our fingers. So we know we're going to go from left to right, reading it just like a sentence. 7 minus 5 equals... We want to know what that equals. So let's read that together. And this time I want you to read it with me. That way I know that you're able to know that this is a minus sign and not an addition sign or a plus sign. Ready? 7 minus 5 equals. All right, so I'm going to hold up my fingers. I've got 7 fingers. I'm holding all 7 fingers up. Let's double check that I have 7 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 fingers up. Okay, so now I want to take away 5 of them. I want 5 of them to be gone. So I'm going to take this whole hand away because that is 5. Now, how many do I have left? Let's count. 1, 2. I have 2 left. All right, let's try another one with our fingers. Oh, okay, let's see if we can read it. I'm going to read it, and I want you to read it with me. Ready? 6 minus 3 equals, we don't know. Let's find out. Let's use our fingers. So let's be sure to put up 6 fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to take away 3 of them. So I'm going to take away 3 of them. So I took 1, 2, 3 away. Now, how many fingers do I have left? 1, 2, 3. So 6 minus 3 equals 3. Great job. So just like with addition, we had different strategies. We have the same thing in subtraction. We have other strategies that we can use. So we just did our first strategy, and our first strategy was use your fingers, because your fingers are always there, and there's something you're always going to have if you get stuck. But I bet that you guys are going to get so good at subtraction, just like you did with addition, that you're going to know those facts in your brain, and you won't even have to use your fingers. But for now, as we're learning, you can definitely use them. But let's think about another strategy we could use. I know what we could do. Just like with addition, we drew a picture. How about we draw a picture for subtraction? So let's practice reading the number sentence together. Ready? 8 minus 5 equals. What am I going to do to help me figure out this problem? Well, I know when I used my fingers, I held up 8, so I bet I need to draw 8 things. So I'm going to draw 8 circles. 1, count with me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I want to take away 5 of them. So instead of using my eraser, I can just make a mark through them. Ready? I'm going to take away 5 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. Awesome. All right, let's count how many we have left. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 left. So 8 minus 5 is 3. Let's try another one using pictures. All right, let's read the sentence. Let me hear you read it this time. Ready? 5 minus 4 equals. So what do I need to do? I need to draw 5 circles or 5 objects. So I'm going to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now it says I need to take away 4 of them. So count out 4 with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have left? I have 1 left. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Awesome. All right, so we've learned 2 strategies. We've learned using your fingers, and now we learned our second strategy, which was drawing a picture. So another strategy that is the same as one we used during addition is using manipulatives or using counters. So I got to bring home our box of counters. So our little bears, our little frogs, and our little transportation vehicles. So we're going to use some of those to help us with our next couple problems. Are you ready? Okay, so this problem, read it with me, says 3 minus 2 equals. So I think I need 3 objects because I would have held up 3 fingers and I would have drawn 3 pictures. So I need to get 3 objects. All right, I got 3 of our frogs. 1, 2, 3 frogs. 3 of our frog friends. Okay, so 3 minus 2. I'm holding them in my hand. Let me see if you guys can see them. This might work better. All right, so 3 minus 2. So I have to take 2 of them away. So 1, 2. How many frogs do I have left? I just have 1 frog friend left. So you can use an object to help you with this. Let's try another one. Ooh, this is a big one. This is big. All right, it says 10 minus 4. So I need to get 10 objects, okay? So can you guys help me count them? I'm going to hold them up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 10 objects. So let me show you our 10 objects. Just a second, let me fix it so you can see it. All right, so here are my 10 objects. I promise I put all 10 of them on there. So now help me take away 4 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I took away 4 of them. So now we need to see how many we have left. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 left. That means 10 minus 4 is 6. Great job. So I know that you guys probably don't have our cute little bears and our cute little frogs at home to count with. So I was trying to think, what could you count with at home? So I had a few ideas, but I want to know if you guys can come up with anything different that you could use. So you could use Legos, you could use your stuffed animals, you could get some paper and ball it up and make some little paper balls. So those are some ideas I thought that you guys might be able to use during this time when you don't have counters, if your strategy is using a counter. So remember, we have our fingers, we draw a picture, and we have counters.